Can financial freedom truly lead to inner peace? This is a question that's been asked by many, especially in a world where wealth is often seen as the key to happiness. But what if true wealth is not just about money, but about living a life aligned with your inner values? In this video, I'm going to explore how integrating Buddhist principles into your financial life can help you achieve both material success and spiritual fulfillment. Integrating Buddhist principles with financial management might seem like an unconventional idea. After all, Buddhism is often associated with renunciation, simplicity, and detachment from material wealth. But the truth is, Buddhism can provide a powerful framework for managing our financial lives. By combining timeless wisdom with modern financial practices, we can manifest wealth and abundance in a way that aligns with our spiritual goals. In Buddhism, wealth is not seen as inherently good or bad. It's how we relate to it that matters. When we view money as a tool rather than an end goal, we can use it to enhance our well-being and the well-being of others. Through this perspective, financial freedom becomes not just about accumulating wealth, but about living a life that brings peace, fulfillment, and happiness. Now, let's talk about the struggles many people face with finances. Financial stress is one of the leading causes of anxiety, relationship problems, and even mental health issues. It's something most of us can relate to. We worry about paying bills, saving for the future, and making sure we have enough to support ourselves and our families. This constant worry creates a cycle of stress that affects not just our bank accounts, but our overall well-being. When we are stressed about money, we often feel stuck. It feels like we're chasing something that's always just out of reach, and that creates a sense of dissatisfaction. We become so focused on what we don't have that we forget to appreciate what we do have. This sense of lack can create conflict in our relationships, leading to arguments with our loved ones about spending, saving, and financial priorities. Many people also believe that financial freedom is something they can achieve only through hard work, saving more, and constantly striving for more. But this belief can create even more stress because no matter how much we earn or save, it never seems to be enough. This never-ending pursuit of financial freedom can leave us feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Introduction to Buddhist teachings. What if there's a different way to think about money? What if financial freedom is not just about how much money we have, but about how we relate to it? This is where Buddhist principles come into play. Buddhism teaches us to let go of attachment to material things and outcomes, and this can be a game changer when applied to our financial lives. Mindfulness is one of the key Buddhist teachings that can help us manage our relationship with money. Mindfulness allows us to stay present and aware of our financial habits, decisions, and emotions. Instead of reacting to financial stress with fear or anxiety, mindfulness helps us approach money with calm and clarity. We begin to see money as a tool that can support our well-being rather than a source of stress. Another important teaching is the concept of impermanence. In Buddhism, we are reminded that everything is constantly changing, including our financial situations. Embracing impermanence allows us to let go of the fear of loss and the anxiety that comes with financial uncertainty. Instead of worrying about what might happen in the future, we can focus on making the best financial decisions in the present. Buddhist practices in finance. One of the most powerful Buddhist practices that can be applied to our financial lives is the practice of gratitude. When we focus on what we already have rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. This shift in mindset is crucial because it allows us to attract more wealth and abundance into our lives. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring financial challenges. Rather, it means recognizing the blessings we already have. When we cultivate gratitude, we begin to see that true wealth is not just about money. It's about the relationships, experiences, and joy we have in our lives. This mindset of abundance helps us approach money with a sense of peace rather than stress. In addition to gratitude, the concept of enough is another powerful Buddhist teaching that can transform our financial lives. Defining what is enough for us helps us let go of the constant striving for more. We begin to focus on what we truly need rather than constantly seeking more material possessions or financial security. This practice of contentment can lead to a deep sense of inner peace and fulfillment. The powerful insight. Here's where it all comes together. The powerful insight that has transformed my own financial life is the realization that financial freedom is not about having more money. It's about living a life that's aligned with our values. When we shift our focus from accumulating wealth to cultivating peace of mind, we begin to experience a different kind of wealth, one that's not dependent on our bank account, but on our inner state of being. One specific technique I've used is combining mindfulness with budgeting. By being mindful of my spending habits and financial decisions, I've been able to make more intentional choices about how I use my money. This practice has helped me align my financial goals with my personal values, creating a sense of harmony between my financial life and my spiritual well-being. Buddhist wealth-building strategies. Let's take a deeper look at some Buddhist wealth-building strategies. First, practicing non-attachment doesn't mean rejecting wealth. Instead, it means not letting money control your happiness. When we're no longer attached to money as a source of security, we open ourselves to financial opportunities that align with our values. Secondly, the Buddhist practice of right livelihood encourages us to earn money in ways that are ethical and contribute to the well-being of others. By aligning our career choices and financial decisions with compassion and integrity, we attract a form of wealth that's both material and spiritual. Expanding on right livelihood. One of the key aspects of Buddhist teachings is the concept of right livelihood. In Buddhism, this means earning a living in a way that does not harm others and contributes to the well-being of society. When we think about wealth in this context, it's not just about making money, it's about how we make money. For example, choosing a career or business that aligns with your values, that promotes kindness and serves the greater good, is an example of right livelihood. This approach not only brings financial success, but also a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. When your work reflects your values, you experience less stress and more joy in your daily life. And that, in turn, helps you attract more opportunities and wealth. Right livelihood also encourages us to think beyond ourselves. When we are mindful of how our financial decisions impact others, we create a ripple effect of positive energy that can come back to us in unexpected ways. By serving others through our work, we generate good karma, which can manifest in the form of increased opportunities, stronger relationships, and ultimately, financial success. Money as a tool for growth. In Buddhism, money is seen as a tool, not as an end in itself. The Buddhist perspective encourages us to use our wealth wisely, to support personal growth, and to help others. This means thinking about how we can use our financial resources to invest in experiences that nurture our minds and souls, such as education, self-improvement, and giving back to our community. When we view money as a tool for growth, we stop seeing it as something to hoard or fear losing. Instead, we start thinking about how we can use our resources to create a better life for ourselves and those around us. This mindset shift helps to reduce financial anxiety and opens the door to more abundance. Additionally, this approach encourages us to manage our money responsibly. Creating a budget, saving for the future, and making smart investments are all part of using money as a tool for growth. When we are mindful of how we spend and save, we create a sense of financial security that is rooted in peace and wisdom rather than fear and greed. The power of generosity. Another important Buddhist teaching related to wealth is the concept of dana, or generosity. In Buddhism, generosity is seen as one of the most powerful practices for cultivating wealth and abundance. When we give freely, without expecting anything in return, we open ourselves to receiving more. Generosity doesn't necessarily mean giving away large sums of money. It can be as simple as sharing your time, knowledge, or skills with others. The act of giving creates a sense of connection and community, and it helps to break the cycle of attachment to material things. When we practice generosity, we also reinforce the belief that there is always enough. This mindset shift from scarcity to abundance can have a profound impact on our financial lives. It helps us to see that wealth is not about holding on to what we have, but about sharing it with others in a way that brings joy and fulfillment. In practical terms, this could mean setting aside a portion of your income for charitable donations or finding ways to give back to your community. It could also mean offering help or mentorship to someone who is struggling. By making generosity a regular part of your financial life, you attract more wealth, not just in terms of money, but in the form of positive relationships and a deep sense of satisfaction. Overcoming fear of lack. One of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom is the fear of lack. Many of us are conditioned to believe that there's never enough money, and this belief creates anxiety and stress. But Buddhism teaches us that fear of lack is rooted in attachment to material things, attachment to security, and attachment to the idea that we need more to be happy. The practice of letting go is central to overcoming this fear. When we let go of the need for more, we begin to trust that what we have is enough. This doesn't mean we stop working toward financial goals. It means we stop being controlled by fear. Letting go allows us to make financial decisions from a place of confidence and clarity, rather than from a place of anxiety. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools for letting go of the fear of lack. By practicing mindfulness, we become aware of our fears and anxieties, and we learn to observe them without judgment. This helps us to distance ourselves from the emotional grip of financial worry and approach our financial life with a sense of calm and peace. The path to true wealth. True wealth, from a Buddhist perspective, is not just about accumulating material possessions. It's about living a life that's rich in meaning, purpose, and connection. When we focus on cultivating inner wealth through mindfulness, generosity, gratitude, and ethical living, we create a foundation for financial abundance that's sustainable and fulfilling. True wealth is about having the freedom to live a life that aligns with your values. It's about being able to pursue your passions, contribute to your community, and experience the joy of giving. It's also about having peace of mind, knowing that your financial life is in balance and that you are using your resources wisely. Buddhism teaches us that we don't have to choose between spiritual fulfillment and financial success. By applying Buddhist principles to our financial lives, we can achieve both. We can create a life that is rich in every sense of the word, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. In conclusion, in this video, we've explored how Buddhism can help us manifest wealth and abundance. We've discussed the common struggles people face with finances, the stress it creates, and how Buddhist teachings can offer a path to financial freedom that is grounded in mindfulness, gratitude, generosity, and ethical living. Remember, financial freedom is not just about having more money. It's about living a life that's aligned with your values, feeling at peace with your financial choices, and experiencing true fulfillment. So I'd love to hear from you. What are some ways you plan to apply these Buddhist principles to your own financial life? Have you experienced the power of mindfulness or generosity in your financial journey? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to manifest wealth and abundance while staying true to your spiritual path. Thank you for being part of this journey towards wisdom and growth. If today's insights resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected and help spread these teachings with others. Your support helps us reach more people on the path to mindful living.